Everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maddie I. For those of you that are new, welcome. And this is actually a really good video to watch if you are new to my channel, because today I'm going to be doing kind of an update type video. No one really asked for this video. However, I did want to do it for a couple reasons. Number one, I know that there are a lot of us that are kind of going through the same thing right now. A lot of us are graduating, a lot of us are entering the workforce, a lot of us just got jobs, but they were taken away from us. I want to empathize with anyone who is out there that is going through similar things right now. I feel you. And number two, I just feel like it's very confusing for anyone that may be new to this channel. Like the first video that they see is I moved to Atlanta by myself or something like that, and then now here I'm back in Colorado. So I just wanted to kind of explain that, go into detail about that, and I'm gonna get ready for my day. I'm gonna look cute in quarantine today. I'm going to be putting out a lot of content in the upcoming months, probably about just entering the workforce, graduating, moving, starting a new job, all of the early 20s adult things like that. So if you like that type of content, make sure to subscribe. I keep choking on my spit. I literally do not have a foundation that matches me right now, so I'm actually going to be using the GRWM Warm Palette. Snow. I'm going to be using the GRWM Warm Palette, and any of the products that I use today will be listed down in the description box. And I'm going to be covering a lot of... Just come lay down. And I'm going to be covering a lot of topics today, so I'm going to try to remember to put timestamps in the description box for you guys. If you just came here for a specific topic, you can go down and flip to that. My eyebrows look horrendous. I'm going to fix those. Where the do I really even start? So here is the 411. I moved to Atlanta last summer. I kind of figured out really early on that I did not want to stay in Colorado forever. I did think that I was going to go out of state for college, but I ended up staying in state. For those of you that don't know, I went to, past tense, wild, I went to the University of Colorado Boulder. Go Buffs. That's a whole different video, baby. Ever in, I want to say June of 2018, so literally 2 years ago, I was thinking to myself, I was like, where do I want to move? Where do I want to move after college? So I started researching where the best places are to go for wedding planning, because that is what I want to go into. Atlanta was one of the places that popped up, and I started looking into it, and I kind of just knew. So I visited there in August of 2018. So fast forward to summer of 2019, I decided to move out there for the summer just to kind of see how I liked it, just kind of take it for a test drive. I worked with a couple wedding planners last summer, and I helped them coordinate a couple events. They were some of my favorite days, so I made plans to move back in the summer of 2020, which is the summer after I graduated, which is this summer. I started looking for jobs in January of 2020. Actually have one. I never talked about this on camera. I'm just the kind of person that when something good happens to me, I don't want to jinx it. This was back in I think February is when I actually got the job. I still am employed. I do need a second or third job even, just because number one, it is a very part-time job. I work as I will be working as a event coordinator or wedding coordinator for this wedding planning company. It is a part-time job, and on top of that, obviously, there are not very many events going on for the remainder of 2020. Unfortunately, I'm actually working on transferring to a Bath & Body Works location out in Atlanta, because that's where I work. My last video that I did my second part to my Instacart video. I get so many questions asking if I still work for Instacart, and normally, no, I do not. I worked for Instacart last summer in Atlanta, and it just was really hard. It was really hard to make money because it was just such an oversaturated thing in Atlanta. Literally everyone was shopping for Instacart. So it was just really hard to get hours, and really hard to get orders when you did get hours. And it was really hard to make money. So I started working for Bath & Body Works. I absolutely love it. I know that sounds so weird, and trust me, I've had plenty of jobs. Maybe I'll make a video on this too, but I've had plenty of jobs that I just And then I got this job and I was like, I love it. I love it. I really do. I absolutely love my boss. I absolutely love my coworkers. And if I could just like pick up my team and like move them to Atlanta with me, like that would be perfect. I do really enjoy the company as well. I know that it is like a large major corporation, but in comparison to other large major corporations, they actually are a fairly ethical company. Can we talk about graduation for a second, you guys? Because if you had told me that my graduation ceremony was going to be on Zoom, I would have asked you what Zoom was. Am I going? No, I'm not. I love that they're doing that for people who really were looking forward to their graduation. I never really cared that much about the actual ceremony. I just kind of cared about getting my diploma. So to me, I don't really feel like I'm missing out on anything. On the day that I turned in my last assignment, it was last Monday. So that day, my family and I got tacos and margaritas, and I think we watched The Hangover. So that's what we did. To celebrate my graduation. I got a bottle of champagne as well, and I popped it in my backyard. I also am having a graduation party later this month. In Colorado, the stay-at-home ban is actually currently lifted. They changed it to like safer at home. So we actually are allowed to have gatherings of 10 people or less. I'm not sure how this is going to change by the time my grad party comes around. Probably not a lot. We are going to try and keep it to 10 people or less at a time because it is like an open house type grad party. So yeah, if you guys are class of 2020, please let me know down below what you guys ended up doing for your graduation. If you guys are doing a Zoom ceremony as well, if they postponed the ceremony. Oh, the big question remains, am I still moving to Atlanta? The short answer is yes. To be honest, I haven't applied for the apartment that I want yet just because I have not been able to secure a job at Bath & Body Works. I would really like to be able to secure that job before I apply because I feel like my application will have a better chance of being accepted if I have a job out there. Especially because I don't really have any credit. Okay. If you guys have any tips for applying to an apartment, like your first apartment, when you don't really have like a lot to show, if you guys have any tips for that, please leave them down below. But yes, as of right now, I still am planning on moving. However, I am waiting to be able to for sure transfer to a Bath & Body Works location down there so that I can have a for sure income and show that to the apartment. Going into the event planning industry during this time especially is very stressful because obviously there's no events to coordinate or plan. So I'm going to go put on some fake eyelashes and I will be right back. My eyelash situation in my last video was there are no words. It was scary. Seeing my last video really opened my eyes, if you will, to the fact that I really just need to rethink how I do my eyelashes. I don't think they look perfect, but I don't think that they look like the last video, and that's really what is important to me because it was really disturbing to see. Sorry, a bird just hit the window. Oh my god. I try not to be like too overly emotional just because that's not really... Okay, here's the thing. People don't really see my emotional side that much, like not even my friends. I'm really emotional and I'm very corny. Anytime like anything in my life like big happens, like an era ends, like I make a really big deal out of it. And so obviously this is a very big event in my life. I just wanted it to be like making last memories in Colorado and like having parties, and I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm sorry that it ended on kind of a weird note, but these are very weird, unexpected, unprecedented times, and we all just don't really know what's gonna happen. But I definitely will keep you guys updated in terms of when I'm moving, job things. And again, if you did like this video and you guys want to see more post-grad, moving, job, event planning, wedding planning content, please like and subscribe and turn on post notifications if you want to. You know, I'm Christian and I just personally believe that God has a plan and all of this is happening for a reason, and we don't know the reason right now, but I do think that there are a lot of positives coming out of these circumstances. I love you so much. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.